I wonder if most of the wear from these brakes is from people forgetting to unlock the parking brake after they get back on the tractor um, when they're working. I know it's happened to me quite a few times, and when I use the parking brake, get off the tractor, do something, and get back on the tractor, and then I just put her in gear and go. I bet a lot of wear on these old brakes has to be because you just plain old forgetfulness, like myself.
Hey, stop!
So I decided to address that problem by giving myself an idiot light. Here I have the parking brake is unlocked. When I turn the key on, there's no light on. When I lock it, I got a nice light to indicate that I have the parking brake on. When I unlock it, light is off. Unlock, lock, unlock, lock, unlock, lock. And I wired it up such a way that's tied to the ignition so it won't run the battery down if I leave it on. I'll just turn the tractor off and the light's off. Turn it back on. I know I need to unlock before I go. To just cut a piece of thin 2-inch square aluminum, 1/16 inch thick. This is 2-inch for the bottom part and 1.5 for the upper part. 3 inches long, 4 inches long. Had to trim it to fit around some parts. I could have bolted this with 2 bolts, but I chose to cut around the bolt for adjustment purposes and then just bolt it with one side. And the way this works is it will attach to one of the parking brake bolts, and then I'll use a zip tie to hold the one other side, the side in the back. So didn't have to modify the tractor at all for this purpose, other than add the wiring, which is switched off of the ignition. So when the tractor is on, the light will work. When it's off, it won't. And that's about it. It's pretty easy. The way the switch works is when the parking brake is off, there's no ground, and when you pull the parking brake on, this is how it works. It will turn the parking brake on, and then this will ground out and complete the circuit. So I'm going to bolt it on. And I'll show you what it looks like bolted on. I trimmed this part. I thought it was rubbing up against the parking brake handle portion, but it turns out it wasn't. This is a mistake. This was an effort I didn't need to do, but this is a little notch for clearance for when the brake is pulled on and the bracket moves. So I'll show it bolted on, and I'll show it all connected up and working. Here is the brackets assembled. It is made out of aluminum, which is pretty bendy, but we'll leave the prototype on and see how it works. I'm hopeful it doesn't catch on stuff and get bent up, but if it does, I can use these as a template to build something out of steel or create a skid plate to protect the pieces. But either way, we'll leave it on for a while and just track the progress and see what happens. Lock, unlock, lock, unlock, lock, unlock, lock, unlock.